Hi, brethren. I want to give an update on the land that we're going to, help answer a few questions here and there. As you can see behind me, before we begin, there's got some bookcases. Those of you who probably know me personally notice that there's missing a few. This is because we're offloading it, we're getting rid of it, we're downsizing. So that way we have that much less weight to have to move up north with us. Originally this was a library, but in this journey of change we found that when you're in a temporary space, don't put permanent things into it. And a library bookcase is considered more or less a permanent item, I guess. So we've been giving them away. We've been finding good homes for them, and those of you who have them, thank you so much for taking them off our hands. We know that they're serving a good purpose with you as they did with us. So this one right here is next to go. That's going to be gone after New Year's. So we have that one, and then we have the little bookcase down below to go with it. Here's some of the questions that has been posed to me, and they basically all really just amount down to like what all is going to be on this settlement, and also are the future settlements going to have the same things in common? Well, yes and no. Each different settlement's going to have its own strength. Like one may have a strength in horses, another one might have a strength with, I don't know, blacksmithing or metallurgy. Now, each different settlement, starting with the one that we have right now, are going to have a few things in common. 1, mead hall. 2, twin fire pits. 3, a maypole. 4, of course, turf homes like underground cottages and Viking-like settlement houses and structures. And also, finally, there's going to have a trader's outpost where you can get shirts and period wear for this to help kind of assimilate into the community. And you can use greenbacks and gold and silver to acquire those items. That's all going to be across the board. There's also going to be like a marker stone when you first enter in. So that way you'll be able to read it, kind of like a rune stone where you can read it and know exactly where you're at. There's also going to be Amundine from Tolkien. Tolkien had it right. You have a very crude but effective signaling system, and it will be always perched right up at the top precipice of the land. And so that way, if ever there's an emergency, you're under attack, or maybe there's a mass, everyone has to get together for something, or we're just going to run a test, you would light the fires of Amundine. So hopefully that helps answer your questions, and that's our update until next year, okay? So you take care, and we'll see you then.